Hello and welcome to part 2 in this walkthrough series where I go through every single official puzzle. So, here we are, part 2, 3x3. Most people's main event, most practiced event, and the one that is recognised. The one that really matters, since non-cubers don't really know of any other puzzle. So, without further ado, let's get started with these 5 walkthrough solves. Okay, I am colour neutral, but I do go for different, well, normally go for white still. I'm going for white cross this time because straight away I notice this, and this. So, what I'm going to do, I notice this is paired. This only needs a D prime, and this needs a U2. So I go D, U2, 2, and I've solved 3/4 of the cross. I notice this here, so I go, I have solved my cross. Now what I notice by going back here is this F2L pair, which I solved like this. Upon doing so, I notice this, which is solved with 3 times sexy move. And now I just do left hedge slammer, is it? Ugh. Now I notice these two pieces are paired. This has got a buff, well, free piece, so I can use it as sort of a buffer to orientate it like that. Solve that. Now I've got a 3-move pair. Don't know this OLL case, so I do that alg. End up with soon getting in perm. My slowest PLL. Whoops, did that wrong. And got a backwards J. And there we go. We've done our first solve. Now for number 2. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, yellow's nice. Oh, I might go for red or blue. Yeah, I might go for red this time since, yeah. So, what I notice is I can do a D prime and solve one edge of red. And if I do an R prime, I orientate this. And then F, half across is solved. Notice this. So I orientate it, put it in, saw that there and put it in. Ugh, not very good descriptions. Still, I see this piece, yellow-green, and then its corresponding edge, opposite colours, so I can just bring it up so it's fine. It's in the back, so 3-move insert. Now I see these two pieces appeared that belong in F12 pair. I insert this in with a 3-move insert, breaking it apart from this, but then I just use the standard alg to insert it. Well, most people use the beginner's method if they use CFOP. Now what I notice is these two pieces. They're pairable, since, well, this obviously isn't yellow, white-green. It's over there. So I take this out, see these are opposite, do the sequence of moves, see these two pair, do a Y, cube rotation, do a U to orientate it. I see that this can be, well, no it can't be. See, and then what I was originally planning to do is that, which unfortunately is a flipped edge, but I would have probably done that in a solve. Do a U prime so that it's where the empty slot is, so I can use it as a buffer-like thing to flip these two pieces in position, so I can do that. Then I see one of the edge-orientated OLLs, one that you need to learn for 2-look OLL. See that all these edges are in the correct orientation, well, U prime, E perm. And I'm done. Now let's see the third solve. I average about 20 seconds for 3x3. Okay, this time I'm probably going to go for white because I just sell 3 pieces. 4th back here. Okay, so what I see is that this is, if I put it in like that, I'll have to do a D2 in order to get it. So I do a D prime, enter this in, so I can yeah, when I do another D, it will be there. Bring this up, since it was flipped and I saw that it would be fit, F, done. Y2 rotation, U prime to get this here, and then R, F2, R prime, F2, R. Put the edge in and keeps this piece stored. So I see that the same, which will be used at the end of the solve. Anyway, what I see is this, two pieces that go together. Put them in there, sort of solved, and then take them out and put them in here really inefficiently. And use the L I use to solve that. Now what I see is these two pieces. Now this piece is over here, so what I'm going to have to do is, well, place it in, flip it the correct direction, U2, since these are opposite colours, meaning I can do that. Now do a Y and use this F2L trick to solve it. Then I see another OLL case I don't know, and then to perform that 6 moves to turn it to edges orientated and solve the case I get. Now I see it's one of the 4 G perms. I solve it. Done. Let's move on to the 4th solve. Okay. Oh, now what I notice is something quite nice. When I pull this down, it will be orientated, opposite, so it's safe to use. Now, as a insert in case you got pieces wrong, whatever. Anyway, now I do a D prime because I saw these two opposite, and also these two are the same. If I do a D prime, they'll be opposite their faces. That brings us in the U layer, and then I go solve it in the corner. The FTL piece is here, D2. The FTL trick I did before to solve it. And now I see this piece. These two pieces, the blue-red. So I do an L prime, U2, L, U2, R, U, R prime. 3-move insert. Now, what I notice is this, which you'd normally solve like that. But I'm just going to do the first half, and then do the 3-move insert on left to place it in. Now see these two pieces together, so I'll go, oh, also notice he's orientated. So, if I knew the winter variation case, I could get a OLL skip. No, not quite. With a, well, no, we end up with a 2 edges flip. Anyway, so now I go like that. Perform the algo I use to solve that case, since I learned an alg for the 6 cases that you get with pieces in a slot, except 2 of them I sort of figured out myself. Anyway, get this case soon, like soon, but all the edges are, well, flipped. Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. So here we go. U, Y perm, U2, for AUF. Now for the 5th and final example solve. Oh, what I notice is this on the opposite side, sort of paired edge that I can fix with the FTL trick if I get the other one the same. So, also notice this. So what I do is an F prime, D2, 3-move insert. This is flipped, oh well. Bring this out, put this in. Notice a paired slot, big U, so yeah. Orienting stuff. Now I need to get this edge incorrectly. Notice, now I notice these paired, so I do a 3-move insert to get just the corner in there, do U prime, and perform the first half of that standard alg. Then set up. Then perform the setup move for the first part of this alg for the next slot. And then have to perform the alg again. This time I get another lowercase. I don't know. Why do I have to get the sets I don't know? I sort of know 40 of them. And then I get another Y perm. That's it. That's it for the 3x3 example solves. Next part will be 4x4.